It's coming. It's coming. Mine says 88. Anyways,
Hey, really?
we have another episode. But this one is special. We're all in the same place this time. Yay.
Finally.
So,
How long did it take us to finally do this?
it's taken us a while.
It's taken us a whole semester.
So, Brayden in his time at school made 4
rounds.
4 rounds of Jeopardy. And so, we are playing 2 today. Mikey and I are playing against each other because, of course, Brayden made them. So we were sitting in 2 chairs looking at Brayden on the other side.
It's a very interesting setup we've built here today.
It is very interesting setup.
I blame Brayden.
Yeah.
I blame Joey and his interestingly shaped house.
This is kind of normal.
That too.
It's a very normal house. I blame whoever constructed
I would say
this
that
house.
the fact that there's like a sliding glass door leading into a...
Well, that was
the
that
sliding
I
was-
get that was a sliding glass
Yeah.
door. That part, though, I mean, if coming from an outsider perspective, who wouldn't know that, that design choice is a little hot.
Joey's house had construction.
Yeah, lower drop. Joey's house had addition added to it. Like,
I mean,
not that long ago.
obviously,
you could infer that. Yeah.
I can tell that, but it's like if you're an idiot and you just went, oh my god, it's
2
like
sliding doors.
it's like you can see windows leading into another room and a sliding glass door that's leading into another room. You know,
It's funny though.
honestly, it's funny. I mean, I like it. It's unique. I enjoy it. But
All
no,
right.
I mean, I do find it funny.
Alrighty.
Uh,
Your phone's like a thing in front of you.
oh no, I was looking for the.
Mouse.
So
No,
for
I had
everyone
an
at
index
home,
card somewhere.
Oh, in front of the
Brayden-
computer.
Oh,
Brayden
there
forgot to buy a teacher clicker thing that
Brayden
teachers
didn't want a
use.
teacher clicker thing, so Brayden didn't buy one. Okay. That being said,
Alrighty. Do we
Mikey.
get team names?
Mikey, what do you want to be?
I'm literally Batman.
What if you were Batman and Jelly? Because
And Joey.
no, he's Angeli, like Steve Angeli. Steve Angeli, number 1 fan.
Give me Grand Admiral. The good old gamer tag.
Well, that's not cool, man. We make mine my gamer tag.
Baseball app.
ADMIR. There you go.
There we go. Okay.
Actually, can Brayden? I actually want to know if
For our
Brayden can
first
spell my
rounds.
gamer tag. If he can memorize it.
Player 239303040.
Actually, yeah, that is it.
Yeah.
These
Right
are
at that.
our first set of categories. For those who don't know,
Jesus
Touchdown
Trivia.
Jesus Trivia relates to Notre Dame, which they are both big fans of. Mikey wearing a Steve Angeli jersey currently.
Oh yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, at this point, he's transferred to Syracuse.
Yeah.
But
Alright. So,
Cast of characters.
yeah,
Really,
what
this-
what number am I holding behind my back? Closest without going over.
3.
2.
8.
Right now, we just got that like telepathy, man.
Okay, so what do we want to start with, Mikey? And we are going to answer in questions, or I will be taking points away like they do in the TV show.
Okay.
How about we start with poorly described films for 100?
Alright. Medical surgeon breaks Hippocratic oath multiple times after getting in car crash.
What is Doctor Strange?
There we go.
Very nice. Very nice.
And Batman is on the board.
I'm literally
Mikey?
Batman. Yeah, we'll continue down on poorly described films for 200.
Girl studies to be an attorney fueled by nothing but spite and
Oh.
salon advice.
What is Legally Blonde? Great film. Right
Yeah.
there.
Great film. Great film.
We'll keep going. 300.
Police are gaslit by a cripple who magically heals himself from his disability by the end of the film. Takers? What is the usual suspect?
I was thinking Catch Me If You
Sure.
Can.
Mikey, the board is still
But
yours.
he's not.
We'll go 400. That was a good one.
Adopted individual finally moves out of his dad's place after being anointed into a prestigious military position. There's some keywords that get... Joey?
What is Meet the Robinsons?
That is wrong. I'm sorry. Mikey, do you have a guess? What is Kung Fu Panda?
Oh, come on.
Mikey, the board is still yours.
I didn't even see that.
Mikey, the board is
Yeah,
still
well,
yours.
obviously, finish out this category.
Man meets his doppelganger, or is it his twin, and searches out an orphan after finding out Eric Stoltz was cast as Marty McFly.
What?
This is a movie we all saw in theaters.
What movie did we see in theaters?
This was the Flash movie.
Oh, I was thinking Sinners because of like doppelganger.
Yeah,
This was a movie we unfortunately all saw together.
Yeah, that was bad.
I tried to
Who's the
purge that.
orphan?
Bruce Wayne.
Oh yeah.
I purged that entire film from mine. I purged that entire
Yeah,
thing
that
from
kind
my
of
mind. I
just.
can't even consider it a film or a movie. It's
Alright.
horrible.
After completing one category, we have a combined score of 2, 1, and 3. Or 2, 1, and 2.
Alright.
Mikey, the board is still yours.
We'll go with cast of characters for 100.
A box of crayons, botched a robbery getaway. They aren't crayons. Who named them that way then?
Oh.
Mikey?
Wait, who named them that way? Like, okay, never mind. Hold on. I'm very confused by the
Cast
wording.
of characters.
I mean, I'm gonna say it's what is Reservoir Dogs, but I don't. Oh,
okay, so it's the time. Okay.
Okay, because I'll be honest with you, I was gonna say it was Reservoir Dogs, but then I saw who named them that way, and I
We
went.
were thinking Tarantino.
Are you talking about Tarantino?
To
Or you
be
talking about
fair,
the other guy?
The category is looking for the movie titles.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So thank
All
you.
of them, or just
All right, obviously
I
we'll
believe all of them.
we'll
Okay.
continue down to 200.
other than Touchdown Jesus?
Which one are we on there? Number 3?
Cast of characters.
Okay, I was making sure we hadn't been any double jeopardies.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what are we doing, Mikey?
Cast of characters 200.
Kevin, Barry, Dennis, Patricia, Hedwig, Jade, Orwell, and the Beast kidnap girls and listen to Kanye West in this film.
Do I know it?
I know you've
I'm
both
gonna
seen
lose
this
points,
movie.
but what is X-Men?
Incorrect.
I saw the Beast.
Joe, do you have a guess?
Take them points off, brother. Trying to think of Kevin. I immediately thought about.
Oh, I know it now.
Do you have a guess?
Wait,
It was Hedwig that I got it. I saw the Beast at first.
I do, but I don't know if I want to do it.
Just do it. You're already in the pit.
What is? No, because it's not Kanye West. No, I'm good.
The Split.
Oh crap!
You know what?
Yes.
I didn't get it because I just saw the Beast and went X-Men. But I should have seen Hedwig, and I was like, Hedwig.
All characters.
Well, at
Kidnap
first
girls and
I
make
thought of Beast. I don't know why my head went to the guy from Goonies.
Oh, Sloth?
Yeah, I was so close to going, what is Goonies? But then it was Kanye, and I was like, never mind.
All right,
Run back 300. Let's go.
The
Let's
board
do
is
this.
still yours.
Yeah.
Jester, Sundown, and Cougar are characters from this film. They get replaced in the sequel by Fanboy, Phoenix, and Coyote. I thought these were going to be a lot easier.
What?
Don't think too hard.
No, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Cougar should be the most well-known.
Is that a name of a character?
Technically, they're all names.
I don't know if you understand that. I see Cougar, and I think of Coogler. The Coogler.
What is Top Gun Maverick? What is Top Gun? Okay.
Top Gun is the film.
Oh,
They got replaced.
okay.
I didn't even think.
I will allow it. All right, Joey, the board is yours.
Damn it.
Finally.
400 cast of characters.
And we have our first double Jeopardy.
Hey.
Joey, since you currently have no points, you are allowed to wager up to 1,000 per Jeopardy rules.
All right.
If you have less than 1,000 points, you're allowed to wager up to 1,000.
1,000.
All right. The Thrombies and Drisdales make up the family of this movie, but the real mystery is how Marta puts up with them. And in my best electric voice, we need an answer.
I got nothing.
What is Knives Out?
Oh crap! Yeah, I should have
The
known
arm. Should have
that. I mean, hey.
Very competitive game. Joey, the board is yours.
We'll finish out that category, Kester.
Naomi LaPaglia demands the protagonist tell her who Venice is, but you won't find anyone credited with that role.
I have no idea. I've definitely seen this movie.
We're gonna get this.
I did not know that's what her last name is.
Yeah.
This is the famous scene where she throws the drink in his face.
Who's Venice?
Yeah.
Who? You think I'm an owl?
Yeah. Who's Venice?
All right, Joey.
Let's go touchdown Jesus.
Yeah, let's get this out of the way.
100. Yeah.
This might be the easiest one. Just
I don't know. I mean, because here's the problem. Like, we're Notre Dame fans, but it's like, come on.
We're casual. We're not hardcore.
From 74 to 79, the comeback kid was the quarterback for the Fighting Irish.
It was Joe Montana.
Damn it. Yeah. Okay.
And we're getting points.
I mean, I knew it, but you guys got it first.
Right. All right. 200. Touchdown Jesus.
Brian Kelly is the winningest football in ND football
Screw
history
that
with
guy.
113. He broke the record set by this coach who had 105.
Oh wait, crap. What's his name?
I'm just gonna go with Lou Holtz.
Incorrect.
Oh, okay. I mean,
It's,
I probably should have known it wasn't, but
Knock. Forget his full name.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't know, so I just kind of guessed.
Yeah.
Knock.
Well, that's his nickname in some ways.
Not Notre Dame.
Well, whatever.
Mikey, do we allow knock for Newt Rockney?
I don't really care.
I mean, it's a
your
combination.
decision.
So,
It's your decision.
judges? The judges say it's all right because we need to make this game competitive. 0 to minus 800, and we're halfway through the first round.
This is gonna be rough.
All right, let's meet the competitors. Joey, it says here you study African dance at college. What does that mean? And why did you spend money to do this?
African dance. Well, if you count African dance sports, then yeah, sure. But I don't know.
Very interesting. Mikey, it says here that you quit your job at Wise Markets so you can become an actor, but you only want to steer in extras for sitcoms.
Actually, wearing that jersey.
Walk us through that decision.
Yeah, there's good money in extras, man. Our freshman seminar teacher was an extra in The Dark Knight Rises, and he got paid like $100 for like an hour. Hey, that's great.
All right, interesting. Let's get back to it.
Maybe I completely made that up. Maybe I didn't. Who knows? Because it seems like our host is making a lot of shit up.
That's what I got from the judges. They did the research.
Who the hell are these?
And you know who the judge? It's our editor, John. You gonna take it out on John?
Who's John?
Our editor, John.
Oh yeah, John. My bad.
Our unpaid editor.
All right, give me touchdown Jesus for 300.
This alumni hosted Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and demanded Barney call him when they found the best burger. I actually watched this episode today out of pure coincidence.
Who is Regis Philbin?
Who is Regis Philbin?
Ah, very nice.
I had to make sure it was Regis before but that's why I was kind of hesitant. But I was like,
Were you worried you were going to say Bob Barker?
I was.
All right. Mikey, the board is yours.
400.
ND fans everywhere get PTSD about the Manti Te'o story. Netflix reminded them all in their untold documentary titled This.
What is it called?
If you can get close, I will give you credit.
I can describe to you what the thing is.
I can tell you what happened.
Yeah, I can tell you what happened, but
Okay,
I did not watch the documentary.
every Notre Dame fan
Knows
knows
what
the
happened.
2013 national championship. Okay.
But what was the documentary? If you can get close.
I have no clue.
You know what, to be fair, I won't take points off, so you can each throw a guess out.
Okay. All right.
I don't even have a guess.
It has to do specifically with the situation.
Yeah.
Well,
if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it's like something girlfriend or girlfriend something.
Yeah.
If you can beat something girlfriend, Joey, I'll give you the points.
That was really my guess, but okay. Something girlfriend. All right.
Did the title have to do with anything about football?
No.
No.
It specifically has to do with the situation.
99.9% sure girlfriend.
Fake girl?
What is the girlfriend who didn't exist?
Yeah.
I think equally of those were far apart.
Yeah. No. those were not.
I assumed you guys watched that like on a weekly basis.
No,
I have seen it. Don't get me wrong. It's just I didn't know the name.
Yeah, it's just like every Saturday night you just cry after Notre Dame loses and then watch this and then cry more.
Hey man, besides from Ohio State, we haven't lost since Northern Illinois, which I did cry during that. Okay, because we lost.
That's a different story.
We lost to fucking Northern Illinois,
Yeah.
man.
All right. Who was Mikey? I think
It was
Yeah,
Mikey,
it's
yeah.
500. Let's go.
I don't think this Metallica song is based off the historic team, more like Revelation, but I'm sure they were just a powerhouse.
What is the Four Horsemen?
We talked about that at work.
We should. I told him at work. I guarantee you, one of the answers in some way, shape, or form is going to be the Four Horsemen.
There you go.
Here we are.
I prefer the Metallica team. Song to the team.
Screw you.
It's a good song.
Let's go with Anthem and titles for 100.
European Sane.
What is American Psycho?
Yeah, I just got it.
It's an American Psycho. Joey, the point of the game is to answer.
Yeah.
Right, Mikey?
200.
Nothing, nowhere, none at multiple times.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
I think this might be the easiest category.
This probably is the easiest category.
Joey?
300.
Yes City for young female. Joey with a book.
No Country for Old Men.
Yes. Dang it.
There's No Country for Old Men. Getting points on the board, guys.
400.
Heaven or Low Fire.
What is Hell or High Water?
My brain's just slow right now.
Grand Admiral needs to take it.
I've
Would you like to finish
I've
the
mathematically
Ripple
lost.
his points so far. Yes, I would like to finish the category.
Finite Moonlight of the Dirty Body.
Eternal
Sunshine.
Sunshine of the
That
Spotless
was
Mind.
mine. Yeah, I got that. I was trying to figure out what the name of the title was
Yeah.
when you were.
We're coming back.
Hey.
All right, Joey.
Voices from Beyond 100.
For a long I like how your art's at the bottom. Jake
Well, I don't get why
Johnson-
people started at the bottom. We started top, man. Okay.
Jake Johnson is Miles' mentor in Into the Spider-Verse, but the first Spider-Man we see is voiced by him.
What's the question?
Who is the first Spider-Man we see voiced in Into the Spider-Verse?
Oh,
Who is Peter Parker?
the Peter. Yeah.
Well,
Who's
Peter B.
Peter
Parker.
Who is the first Spider-Man voiced?
Who is Peter Parker?
No, who is the first? There's no person in real life called Peter Parker. Who is the first person to voice Spider-Man in this movie?
Who voiced the first
Because
Spider-Man?
Jake Johnson is Peter B. Parker, but who is Peter Parker at
crap.
the beginning?
I have no clue.
I don't know. I actually legitimately do not know.
I do not know at all.
Chris
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's very interesting. I did
Also
not know
known as
that.
Peter Parker.
Did not know that.
Continuing down.
300.
Jonah Hill, Kobe Smulders, and Channing Tatum are all Justice League members in this movie.
I gotta think. Oh, what is the Lego movie?
That is correct.
Very good. That was good.
It was
I
Channing
did
Tatum.
not-
So
I was
okay, I couldn't
hoping
tell
to
what
trip
Colby
you up.
Smulders or
The Jonah Hill I
It
knew,
was
'cause he was-
Channing
he's
Tatum
great
and
in it.
he's Superman.
Who's
and-
Colby Smulders? Wonder Woman? Okay.
I was hoping to trick you up because Jonah Hill is the only one of these three to not be in the Lego Batman movie reprising their roles.
See, I just guessed the Lego movie. I didn't even guess Lego
I
Batman.
didn't even think of that.
400.
Yeah.
He is credited as Jack Skellington's singing voice, but is known more for composing tracks to many Tim Burton movies.
Let's see. I don't think he did Tim Burton. I do not know.
Danny Elfman.
Elfman.
I gotta be honest, I don't
What
really
is
care for the
Avenged
Nightmare Before
Sevenfold?
Christmas, so.
I don't really care
Well, he's
for
done
many
like
Tim
all
Burton.
of Tim Burton's movies, including Tim Burton's Batman theme.
Yeah, I
True.
knew that, but
True.
And
I
Back
don't know,
to
it's
the
been,
Future, I
it's
think.
been how many years?
And
since
Back-
I've seen
I
really?
think he did the Back to the
I
Future.
didn't know
Danny
that.
Elfman did a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Voices from Beyond for 500. Keanu Reeves, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Claudia Dumas were all stars in their own episodes of this Amazon Prime anthology series.
What is... I'm blanking on the name. Next Level? What is Next Level? Secret Level.
I give it to him.
I couldn't remember the name of the
You want to
thing.
give it to him?
I don't care.
I was going to take the points. I was going to make this a competitive game, Joey.
There is no competition. I have 0 points to wager.
We still have one more. Alright.
Are we going just next to the next board, or are we doing a final Jeopardy?
Oh, we were supposed to do... Mikey was supposed to get a double Jeopardy on the Metallica question. But that's not important.
Hey.
We'll go to the next
Hey,
one.
what? I've gotten this shit done.
And we're going to the
I
next
measured everything on that one.
We should put our letterboxes in our descriptions of the videos. Mine is JoeKenobi. Capital J, capital K. Yours is your gamer tag. So I
Player
don't know if you want to give
239303040. If someone adds me on anything, I swear to God, I will find them. And I'm not going to say that on camera.
And Brayden's is unofficial
Unofficial
takes, all lowercase.
Are we... Is John...
Alright. This is our new category. I accidentally hit 3, so John's not
Okay.
playing. But he won't be playing.
Okay.
That
Joey
doesn't
had-
mean that you could still lose to him, though, because Joey is currently behind.
True.
John.
Good.
Joey had -200 and I had 1400.
I think John should automatically get minus 500.
Okay, I will put him to -500, and then we will see if someone still manages to lose to John.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
As seen in
Wait, why do we have
Triple
2
Threat,
elite ball knowledges?
elite
No,
game?
game-
Well, elite
Oh,
game
oh,
knowledge
okay, I
and
just
elite
realized that,
ball
yeah.
knowledge. Does elite ball knowledge mean
Football?
Okay,
Because that's the only sport you all follow, or we all collectively follow.
true. I feel like we follow it more than you do, though.
We follow it?
Okay.
I follow Notre Dame football and that's it.
That's it.
I mean, maybe if you go back to like the history
Okay.
of like, you know,
So,
like the Redskins,
right.
stuff, I can probably get it. But
For this category, it's going to be a little bit tougher. So for Triple Threat, as they do in Pop Culture Jeopardy, they instead of doing a double, they do what's called a Triple Jeopardy, which is 3 answers, and each answer is a correct amount of points. And if you get one wrong, the other person can steal, but you don't lose points for doing correct.
So if I get 2 out of 3,
So
I can
for
get 2.
Triple Threat 100, if you answer 2 correct and then get the third one wrong, you get 200 points, and then Mikey can steal and get the third
Get it.
100.
Okay, that makes sense.
So there's 3 answers to all these
So
questions.
that one is what I need to do.
For Match It Up.
Okay.
This is going to be one of those categories where you are combining answers. So the example I have set up for you is if the title or the clue is GameStop movie and Jonah Hill sports movie, it's Dumb Money and Moneyball. So the answer is Dumb Moneyball,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
and you guys are going to hate yourselves.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
I am gonna hate myself.
Oh.
So that being said, I think
The
I think
wolf-
it's fair.
The Wolf of Sesame Street.
I am going
Wolf-
to.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do,
So
ideally,
the
if
last
I completely
word of the
control.
first clue will always
board.
be the first word of the second.
Next one.
Okay, let's get elite ball knowledge out of the way. We'll go elite ball knowledge
Elite
for
ball
500.
For 500.
And
And we're on our double Jeopardy.
Oh, son of a!
So Mikey, what would you like to wager?
Wager 200.
200?
200.
Nerd. Ryan Fitzpatrick played for 9 teams in 17 years, but he was first on this relocated NFC team.
I know, but I'm just.
Which team relocated? Which team's in the NFC, though?
I think there's only been one NFC relocated as of late.
I don't know. I'm just going to say...
No.
Because the other one's AFC.
Yeah.
What is... Probably wrong, but what is the Rams? The Los Angeles Rams? What would have been the St. Louis Rams?
That's what I was waiting for.
Okay.
The St. Louis Rams. And
Very
you did it.
nice.
I
You
couldn't
are-
remember if they were NFC or not, I'll be honest
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
NFC.
Which, honestly, I probably could have just looked over there.
I was gonna say, they're all,
I didn't even realize that.
all the
Yeah, you're
helmets
right.
over there. All right, Mikey.
No, elite ball knowledge for 400.
He remains the only quarterback to be drafted by the Denver Broncos and win them a playoff game.
Who's Tim Tebow?
Tim Tebow. Out of all of the greats.
We're in the
I was
positive!
going to say, out of all the greats, the
It's
Broncos
too close to my comfort here,
a
Joseph.
playoff-winning quarterback, except
Yeah.
for him.
Elite ball knowledge 300.
After the current owner acquired the Dallas Cowboys, AT&T Stadium was nicknamed this in reference to his control over the organization.
What is dumpster fire?
No, but I won't take points away from Mikey, do you have a guess?
No, because I'm blanking on his actual name. It's
What is Jerry's World?
Wayne's World.
I don't know. I like the dumpster
All
fire
right,
more.
200. Yeah, Dumpster Fire was better.
As of late, one of the biggest sports scandals in recent history was nicknamed this, accusing a team of lowering the PSI in their footballs.
No,
I think he was first.
Well, I think I saw his hand early on out of the corner of my eye, so I'll let you guys do like a rock, paper, scissors real quick.
What is Deflategate?
It was Deflategate.
Nice.
Yeah, scandals. Okay, I know that one.
and it was Tom Brady.
Let's get this over with.
In a 2012 film, the Gotham Rogues are a fictional team who featured real players from this team franchise.
It was the Pittsburgh
It was
Steelers.
the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we're moving up the board.
Heinz Ward, Ben Roethlisberger, Troy Polamalu. I think Jerome Bettis is in there.
Big Ben was there. Oh,
Yeah.
Big Ben.
I think Jerome Bettis was there. I think.
Wasn't he the one running it?
No, that's Heinz Ward.
Oh, that's right.
Anyways,
Okay, the board is yours.
as seen in for 500, please.
American Made, The Color of Money, Days of Thunder. I'm looking for the actor in all three films.
What? I've never heard of any of these movies.
They're all famous movies, but they're not famous compared to the rest of his filmography.
Okay. At first, I was like Tropic Thunder, Color Purple, and American Psycho, but like.
I'm gonna want
A box of crayons.
I'm gonna want this one,
A loaf of bread.
who is Clint Eastwood?
No.
Okay, well, see, I knew I was gonna get it wrong.
Who
I was
is?
like, you know what? Said not famous.
Yeah,
ones,
no.
so-
I can take a guess. These are all movies where Tom Cruise is the lead role.
He's the lead role.
Days of Thunder is his racing movie. Color of Money, I believe, is.
I would have never guessed.
It's
no,
him
I
and
would never.
Scorsese and De Niro, and then American Made is him working for the CIA.
Then again, you went for,
But-
hey, here's an actor that starred in 50 bajillion films,
But as
and
I
here's
said,
three random
these
ones.
are
Very
all
random.
well-known Tom Cruise films to our parents more than
Right, I was gonna say
As opposed to
I've
us.
never seen them. Maybe I will.
They're good.
All right, as seen in for 400, please.
Tag, Transformers 1, and Bridesmaids.
You mean the animated Transformer?
Yeah.
Yes, the new one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Oh God. There's like 3 people I'm thinking of.
I could take two of them. Well, I'm trying to think of the one girl name here.
If nobody wants to guess.
I don't want to guess because I don't think I'll.
No.
John Hamm.
I was gonna guess John Hamm.
I was gonna
too.
say Jake
But-
Jake Johnson, but
Yeah.
I
I
was.
didn't know
I
John
think
Hamm
he's
was in
only
Transformers 1. What is he? Who
He
is he?
is Sentinel, I believe.
Okay.
He's whoever the hero guy is. Is that supposed to be Sentinel?
See, I didn't watch Transformers.
Oh,
1.
I know who you're talking
The
about.
blue guy that is
Yes.
secretly evil.
Yes.
Spoilers to everyone who didn't see Transformers.
Yeah, spoilers.
I didn't watch it, man.
Yeah, but you've
Okay.
seen Tag and Bridesmaids.
All right, I've seen it. For
I
200.
like Tag. Okay, Tag is a lot of
Tag is a lot of fun.
It is fun. Zodiac, 13 going on 30, and Now You See Me. Everyone comment your score. It might be higher than both of theirs.
Shut up, Brayden.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're beating John.
I don't know.
You put us on the spot like this, Brayden. Mark Ruffalo.
I-
Mark
see-
Ruffalo.
See, I didn't know Mark Ruffalo was in Now You See Me because guess what?
Oh, I
I've never
knew-
seen Now You See Me.
What are you doing?
I know he was
I
in
got
Now You
important
See
stuff
Me,
to
and
do.
I knew he was in 13 Going on 30, but I didn't know he was in Zodiac.
He's not very.
I knew he was in Zodiac. I knew he was 13 going 30. I didn't know he was in Now You See Me because I've never
Alright,
seen
well,
Now You See Me. Come on,
Well,
man. I
you
work
guys
with
gotta
5
start taking
jobs.
these. If A and B are true and D is all of the above, you just pick
I
one.
guess, yeah. As seen in is 200.
The Italian Job, Kingdom of Heaven, and Birdman.
Oh, who's Edward Norton?
Very nice.
Go.
I forgot he was in The Italian Job there for a minute because immediately went, I was like, it was Birdman, so I went, Michael Keaton, and then I was like, wait, no, he wasn't in, he was
Not
in
any of
Kingdom of
those
Heaven.
ones. All right, Mikey.
I don't think difficult. Let's go with elite game knowledge for 100. I want to get this category out of the way.
Alright.
This ginger was created for Jedi Fallen Order and is known for its
Shit.
infatuation with ponchos.
Who is Cal Kestis?
I didn't even think about video games.
I didn't think it was gonna be that.
I thought it was gonna be sports as well.
But hey, I'm good with that. All right, for 200 elite game knowledge.
Fans of this game series believe that those who are on the cover are cursed until the next edition is dropped and another takes the burden.
What is Madden?
Madden franchise, and it has held up every single year so far.
Yeah, well,
Christian McCaffrey was the last one, wasn't
yeah, but I would say that Mahomes didn't get that.
he? Well, he didn't win the Super Bowl that year.
No, he didn't, but he didn't have any injuries or anything that were like super bad. I think the last one that it really hit hard on was Antonio Brown for Madden 19, and it used all of its juice on that for like two. Because
for context, the day we were recording this, news came out that Antonio Brown has been arrested for gun violence.
Yeah, so I think they used it all in Madden 19 for Antonio Brown.
I think it's still
because
happening.
Patrick Mahomes, like I think he had like an ankle injury, but it wasn't like it wasn't season ending.
Josh Allen got screwed. Christian McCaffrey had his double arthritis in his ankles or whatever.
Lamar.
But
But also the Mahomes Brady. Nothing went wrong for
Brady
either
not
of
go
them.
to the playoffs and Mahomes lose the Super Bowl that year.
No, because both of them went to the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah, they
played each
Well,
other.
no,
that would have been the year prior.
Yeah,
I thought that was that
No,
season. Because then the next one was John Madden,
didn't they both.
where they didn't play each other.
And I think we're getting off topic. I don't know.
Anyways,
I thought that was.
We'll figure it out.
after the fact.
The GOAT is Tom Brady, and
Yeah.
I don't like the Patriots. But
Okay.
Tom Brady's the GOAT.
That's why he's got a GOAT edition.
Elite Game 300.
This horror franchise sells DLCs that allow you to play as characters like the Xenomorph, Freddy Krueger, and Nicolas Cage.
What is Dead by Daylight?
That's correct. Did they give you points for the last one?
I just saw. Yes, you did. I just looked. I was looking at games on sale, and I saw the Nick Cage thing. I was like, he was added to Dead by Daylight,
They
so
finally
that
added
helped me.
Five
They're,
Nights at
they're
Freddy's.
finally adding Friday Night Freddy's. Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
I'm
that.
very
see
happy
that.
about that.
Michael, don't leave me here. Michael.
We might have to play it for that reason.
No,
You won't?
I'm not going to be one of those scumbags that plays Dead by Daylight.
Do you want to?
That is a game for people who legitimately do not touch grass.
You don't touch grass.
For 400 please.
This AMC show received a very popular Telltale game, which included cameos from characters like Herschel and Jesus.
What is The Walking Dead?
That is correct.
We're getting a little too close.
When you said AMC, I immediately thought of the movie theater.
No, let's finish the
not
category off.
the
Yeah.
TV
Yeah.
company.
Finish the category?
Yeah.
Alright. This historical fiction series was believed to have helped with the reconstruction after the Notre Dame fire. Ubisoft debunked it in 2019.
What is Assassin's Creed Unity?
Which
Well, Assassin's Creed, but the
Assassin's
actual
Creed.
game is Assassin's Creed Unity.
And everybody thought that Assassin's Creed helped rebuild the building, and then Ubisoft said, "No, it did not. But thanks for buying our game."
All right, let's finish up that scene and let's get this out of the way.
Interstellar, Don't Look Up, and Little Women.
Who is Timothy Chalamet?
Timothy Chalamet.
He's very limited roles in all of those.
Yes.
Interstellar, he's in for maybe 5 minutes. Don't Look Up, he's.
Kind of. That's probably the one he's in the most.
I
of
like
those three.
the whatever he said.
I love fingerling potatoes.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Finger Potato, yeah. And then Little Women, he's like a kid or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. I don't know. Both of these. Let's go because I think Triple Threat would be cool to save till the end.
Yeah, let's get rid of
So
mashed
let's
up,
go
'cause
Matt. Yeah.
I'm probably going to want to kill myself in the middle of this category, so let's get this shit over with.
Let's go mash it up 500.
All right. Harrison Ford hulks out, and Brad Pitt survives the apocalypse. Remember, the first clue, last word, will always be the last clue first.
Captain America: Brave New World, War Z.
Yes. What is?
That is a mouthful.
Or is-
I hope you know that.
That is one of the shorter ones.
Yeah.
That's a shorter one?
Well, I mean, I added
In
Captain
terms
America.
of
Brave
how
New
long you're
World
gonna have
War
to
Z.
speak for.
World War Z is underrated, in my opinion. It's not the greatest, but it's underrated. Anyways, mash it up for 400.
Megan Fox is replaced in Transformers, and Oscar Isaac's Sleepwalking. This is a TV show.
What is Dark of the Moon Night?
Dark Side of the Moon Night. Here we go.
What's Dark of the Moon? Transformers Dark
Yeah,
of
it's
the Moon.
Dark Over the Moon.
Is it?
Yes.
I think so.
Is it?
I will look it up. Give me a
Is
second.
it as I'm recording my screen? Or
I'm about 99.9% sure it's Transformers Dark of the Moon.
Transformers 3.
Dark of the Moon, yeah.
You know what? How would you like to lose half your points for? Because I really appreciated 3 clues ago when you guys didn't mention my spelling mistake. But you know what?
Oh, I didn't even
I didn't realize that either. But I'm just saying, it's Dark of the Moon. It's not Dark Side of the Moon. But hey,
Joey, how'd you like a free 100 points?
I would love the 300 points.
fuck off. 300.
The Wolverines fight Russians, and Andy Serkis gets a Primate sequel movie. This is going to be a long one.
I don't know the first one. I know the second one.
What is Red Dawn of the Planet of the Apes?
Red Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
I love Red Dawn. It's one of my favorite movies.
Is it called Red Dawn of the Planet?
No, it's Red Dawn.
Yeah, no, it's called, the movie's called Red
of the
Dawn.
Planet
Yeah,
of the Apes.
Oh,
Planet
Dawn.
of the
Oh.
Wolverine.
Because I was only thinking Planet of the Apes, not Dawn.
200.
That's my bad.
Red Dawn is such a great movie.
Yeah.
Uma Thurman's yellow jumpsuit meets Superbad cop.
Oh, what is Kill Bill Hater?
Mike, you've gotten all of these except
Oh,
for one right, and you were the one complaining about this category.
I did not even think of that. Super bad.
Hey,
cop.
man.
Ugh.
Let's go 100, dude.
2 baseball movies. First Wesley Snipes, then Madonna.
What?
I don't know any baseball
I know you've
movies.
both seen the first one, or at least very well know of the first one.
Like a Virgin. It's about. That's all I can think of when I hear Madonna. It's the opening to Reservoir Dogs.
I'm trying to talk to Joey right now.
I don't know, bro.
You've
Too
seen
big.
both of, I know you've seen both of these movies. Madonna's very famously in it, and then Wesley Snipes, you can't really tell is Wesley Snipes.
Well, I'm only thinking of Deadpool and Wolverine because Wesley Snipes and Madonna are both a part of that movie.
It's not bad. There's no baseball.
It'd be funny if it
2
was.
baseball movies. I can name 2 baseball
Okay,
movies.
there's Sandlot.
Oh, I can name 3.
I was gonna say, I'll let you talk this out and see
There's-
if one of you puts it together while
There's
you're saying these
Sandlot,
titles.
Moneyball, Field of Dreams. I don't know why I'm blanking on other movies. They're baseball.
They're both.
You know
They
what's
both
funny?
have
Everyone's
very
Hero.
famous, very famous quotes come out of
Yes.
both of these movies.
Everyone's Hero.
I've seen 42.
A League of Their Own. Oh wait,
Oh, this door frames.
Major League of Their Own. How did I do that? That I'm so bad at myself.
I was gonna guess basketball.
Basketball.
What is basketball?
You
I
never heard of
forgot
basketball?
Madonna was in A League of Their Own.
You've
And
never
Wesley
heard.
Snipes is Willie Mays Hayes.
Yeah.
You've never heard of the film Basketball.
That's
It's a
crazy.
conversation for another time.
I guess.
All right, Joey.
Yeah. Let's go triple threat for 100.
All right. Now remember, there are 3 answers to all of these. Once an answer is wrong, you won't lose points, but the other person immediately has a shot at the remaining answers.
Okay.
The 3 apprentices to Darth Sidious from the prequel trilogy.
Who is Darth Maul, Darth Tyrannus, Darth Vader?
That is 300 for
I think you
Joey.
spelled Tyrannus wrong.
Autocorrect told me this is how you spell it. But I did think there was only one N. All right, Joey.
Triple threat for 200.
This is probably the hardest category we've got so far, by the way.
Okay.
These 3 films hold the record for most Oscar wins.
What is Everything Everywhere All at Once?
That is incorrect. Most Oscar wins, not nominations.
It won like 10.
There's more.
Okay.
The record is 11
What
or
is?
13.
Okay, well I'll guess 2 others.
Well, you're wrong. So, Joey,
What?
you lose the category, and Mikey gets a shot. I'll let you rebound off of what Mikey can
Okay,
get.
okay.
There's a very famous... I expect you to get 2 of them, because they're very famous, and then one is famous, but, like, kind of stuck up movie nerd famous.
I don't know. I got any ideas.
Oppenheimer.
When you hear most Oscar wins...
What's the most recent, like, year? What's the most recent?
2003?
What?
2003, and then it's either like 2000 or late 90s, and then the first one is in the 50s, like 59, I believe.
What's Casablanca?
No.
What's Citizen Kane?
No. Those are way older.
Citizen Kane didn't do that well on Oscars, surprisingly enough.
What is Harvey? One of the greatest movies ever.
Is Shawshank Redemption one?
I don't think Shawshank did not do well in box office.
Oh,
I
it did win Best Picture. I remember that. You know,
I don't know.
I have no clue.
What is
I'm interested.
Ben-Hur, Titanic, and Lord of the Rings: Return of the King?
Okay.
Each with, I believe, either 11 or 13 Oscar wins.
That's crazy.
Titanic. Okay.
I didn't say they were right. I don't like Titanic.
I have a
but
lot of beef with Titanic. Okay, Jack could have lived.
They did a Mythbusters episode. That's all I'm going to say.
And they're wrong. I can bust that myth. Okay, it's all being
The other
paid
two
by
movies
big
are
by
10 out of
Big
10s,
James
but
Cameron, okay?
Alright, 300.
That one I thought would have been the easiest. Edgar Wright's Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy. One is The Apocalypse, one is about a pub crawl, and one is about Village of the Year. You both know at least the most popular one. Do you need a hint? It's the trilogy with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost.
Oh, what is Hot Fuzz?
That's one.
What is Shaun of the Dead?
Yep.
That's two.
Don't worry, I don't know the other one, so.
You can't lose points on it, so you can throw it, I guess.
I don't know the third one.
Or The World's End, also known as World's End, the, for some reason.
Oh, I thought Shaun of the Dead was the Apocalypse one.
That is, the one about the pub crawl is The World's End. Technically, it's about a pub crawl that turns into a fight for the apocalypse, but...
Okay.
Okay, well, see, funny enough, as far as Edgar Wright films go, besides from that, I could name you two, and that's Baby Driver and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I honestly, when you told me it was the trilogy with Simon Pegg, that's how I knew it was Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead.
Right, which one would you like?
400. Let's go 400.
I ran out of questions, so these are currently my #1 projects on Letterboxd for 2023, 2024, and 2025. I've given them all 5 stars. So on my Letterboxd lists, what are my top 1 movies currently for each of those years?
What is Oppenheimer?
That's one.
2025. I'm trying to think what movie of 2025.
So that was the 23 that you got was Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
So last year's project, and then...
Oh!
Well, technically he's...
I know.
What is Shogun?
That was last year's.
And
this
then,
year.
what is Sinners?
Yes.
Damn it. Great job.
Thank you. Yeah, when you said
Technically
project,
my
I know you
top-
got
I
it.
was
Shogun
looking at
was
a
project,
project because
I
my
was
top movie is Doom 2 from last year, but Shogun is
Shogun's your top
masterpiece.
project, right?
And then for the final category, Taylor Sheridan wrote the American Frontier trilogy. These 3 movies are described as bank robbing brothers in New Mexico chased by Jeff Bridges, a plot for the government to make war between the drug cartels, and a wildlife officer tracking killers through snowy Wyoming. Throughout the series of the podcast, and this game, we have mentioned all of them very recently.
Okay. What is Fargo?
No.
We
Really?
never mentioned that at all.
I feel like I know we've mentioned Fargo before, and I thought that's what
These
the
are all
wildlife
21st century
officer
movies.
killing.
And Fargo is in Minnesota.
Oh, see, I thought it was Wyoming.
Mike, you should know the second one.
What is Sicario?
Yes. But I'm not giving you points because it's Joe's turn. But I'm not giving you points if you say Sicario. The third one was a Stay Tuned Connections winner recently. And the first one,
What?
and
Oh
the
no,
first
I know
one
what it is.
is a clue that one of you guys gave today for Jeopardy.
I forget what it's called, but it's the one with Olsen and... I don't know.
It was Hell or High Water, Sicario, and
Wind
Wind
River.
River. Fantastic set of movies. And that was also supposed to be a double Jeopardy that I forgot about.
Oh my God,
But
Brayden!
it doesn't matter because you
What's
guys
our
didn't get
final
them
Jeopardy?
anyway. Okay,
Yeah.
Final Jeopardy. The category is Double Down Directing. So you guys write down what you want to wager.
Uh-huh. I always have a good pen with me. I carry the same few things on me, okay? It's my EDC.
Write down what you want to wager.
Let me do the math real quick.
The math should be pretty freaking simple.
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously, if I only wager 1,000, then there's physically no chance for him to beat me.
You don't have to wager anything in Final Jeopardy. You can put 0.
Yeah, but that's no fun.
Yeah.
Bet it all. Come on, bet it all.
Come on.
Okay.
Who do you think I am?
True. That's a good point.
Pusillanimous? Is that how you would describe me? I'm pretty sure I pronounced
Are we
that
showing
right.
the camera?
Pusillanimous. You know what that
Okay.
means?
So your
Fun fact.
Oh, we gotta write it down on here.
Jeopardy. Steven Spielberg famously released both Jurassic Park and Schindler's List in the same year. He did it again in 2012 with Minority Report in this film, described as a true story of a real fake.
One eternity later.
You ready?
Joey, what did you answer? And how much did you wager?
I wagered all my points of
Okay.
2,000. Catch me if you can.
Joe, the answer is Catch Me If You Can. Mikey, what did you wager?
I wagered 5,100 points,
And what
and
did
my
you
answer
put?
was Catch Me If You Can.
So we have here a blowout
It's so
victory.
funny enough, when I heard of the true story of a real fake, my mind immediately went to Catch Me If You Can.
Right.
And then when he said it was incorrectly mentioned, as soon as I saw you quickly write it down,
Yeah.
that's when I hit me
You
on Catch
realized,
Me If You
yeah.
Can. Which my mind went there, but I didn't know Steven Spielberg corrected it.
Mikey has finished with 10,200 points. Joey has ended with 4,000 points.
Hey.
I am not proud of either of you,
I'm proud of me.
I got 10,000 points, Brayden!
and it took you way too long to get there.
Hey, John's got minus 500, okay?
John isn't playing, and he's
John still lost.
John's not going to edit this video now.
Fine.
All right,
Well, no, I think John actually is going to be the one editing the film. Editing
John
it.
quits.
John
John's
does
not
quit.
quitting.
All right.
He might.
John's literally on air with us right now, okay?
With that being said, we can close this out.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us.
That was fun. How many more do you have? One more that you
So
have
it might
complete.
actually, the next round might actually be finished. So if we want, we can record the next one and put it in the bank for when we need a week.
Works for me if it's ready.
I was gonna say, I think it might be.
We can figure that out.
All right.
All right. Well, great episode of First Jeopardy. Coming up with a lot of fun, different things. Maybe we'll be at Superman.
We may or may not be wearing the same shirts in the next Jeopardy episode.
Who knows? And that doesn't matter.
We will not be wearing the same shirts in the next Jeopardy episode.
Mikey has rage quit winning. And with that being said, stay tuned, everyone.
Stay tuned.